We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Blue Devils will put toe to leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Stanford's offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last year. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Right back to the well. This time there is no running room to be found if this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Give to the back. Push down for the tackle. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking left. It's caught downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll go to the sneak. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the 1st down. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Duke. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era, but certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams
breaks into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play act.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turn it over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Stanford quickly to the line. He'll pull it on the read. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. The give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The give to the lone running back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. And the Blue Devils really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got room to work. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Run in the red zone, it's Johns. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Quick release by the QB. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Makes the catch. It's Flowers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up the sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, the offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. 2nd and 3rd and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell in that pass rush, man, they were coming.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looking for room. It's Johns. Turning it on! And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Bobo.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Unloads to the right. Got his man. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Stanford now has it in the red zone. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 4 over Louisville. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Blue Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Throws to the wideout. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a move. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Going to run it. It's Johns. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Offside. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Bobo. Guys, let's take a big picture view of Stanford. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Fires to the big fella. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Still running at the 35. Oh, he's got And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Stanford wants to push the pace. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. It's complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking for a crease. It's Riggs. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The give to the tailback. He's in open space downfield. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the hot hand.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Riggs. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Riggs. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That's caught. It's Allen. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Rush is on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grab behind the line. It's Johns. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Blue Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. 1st down and 10. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the fullback. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon.
Motion from the wide receiver. to shoot. Quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give out of the gun. Hard running there. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play. And the Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards. Turning it on! They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Now the play fake.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On the option. Now the pitch. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On target to the left. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Bulldozes his way through. and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the ground with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed over the middle, it's Allen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. Powers through the defender. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Works the middle of the field. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Finds some fresh air. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. No huddle offense to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working that wide receiver screen. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Johns. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll give it to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Nice move, creates some space. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run. Another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
They're working that left side. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Finds a man in the middle. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. Still up by 8 after the miss. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The option look. He'll toss it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go with a direct snap. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes his man miss. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half, get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. The give to the back. There he goes. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. To the ground, he's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll try the run. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. On the run, it's Riggs. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Stanford quickly to the line.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. They'll try to run for it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground with the counter. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bobo.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
With the catch, it's Smith. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Riggs. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the option. Now the toss. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first down from their own 22. Hand off from the shotgun. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Allen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. He'll do it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Touchdown, Duke! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by 5 over Buffalo. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a gap. It's Riggs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. With the catch, it's Bobo. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. It'll be a run on third and short. Breaks into the open. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. He breaks a tackle. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. QB draw. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll run the screen. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Using his legs, it's Riggs. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On first down, here comes this offense. Right back to the well. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Finds us back in the middle. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Bobo. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try the right side. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll pull them back to within 6. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Got enough for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. After run, now throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Wide open downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab on the left side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab, it's Johns. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. From the gun, the ground game. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Kick is in the air. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Off play action. Here's a heat. Lets it fly on the move. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Working that left side now. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Cradles it at the 35. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Makes one man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Rides the back on the option, the give. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Bringing the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Right on the money. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Lofts one high and deep. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Got him downfield. At the 40, there he goes. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Back to pass on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. That gets them back to within 10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun, running back on the move. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got a man. It's Allen. Breaks away on the left. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Duke. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position, because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bobo. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll try to pound their way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And the punishment has been extended. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to ULM. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. It's complete. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Looking downfield on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Finds a little space. There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught over the middle. It's Bobo. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Now on the move. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Unleashes one deep. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Looking downfield, it's Penny. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.